I'm so sorry to be a latecomer. I was doing some personal business in Krabi, which is another beautiful province of Thailand. Should I be up here? I recommend you to extend your stay in Thailand and visit Krabi too, because it's a hidden gem. Smaller than Phuket, but there's more to discover. With my journey from Bangkok to Krabi, I took an airplane and I looked at the kilos of carbon that it emits. So I found that on average, the flight would emit 64 kilograms. And this is per person. So for Phuket, it would be rather approximately the same. So on a return flight, I will burn for the round trip together 128 on average. And that is per person. So every minute of my life, I continuously emit greenhouse gas. But I'm here with you. I try to be here, even though I contribute to the global greenhouse gas emission. But I have my purpose. There's something I need to do here, which is to be with you and to help you to think through net zero emission, which is our topic. It has been our topic, and I'm glad that I heard that you had good times yesterday, which I missed, and that was a good news for me. Now, this morning, we will stay together, at least with me, up to, I think, an hour and a half. So it will go rather quickly, and this is a very important, perhaps the most important part of our workshop, because we are going to think very hard about the net zero, and I understand that it comes from many angles, from like my example of my personal journey that contribute to the greenhouse gas emission, that's like personal, household, and also industry. For APEC, maybe we would have to think more about the industrial, the trade part, but they are, mutually dependent. So whatever policy that we think today, and we try to convince the policymakers to put those policies in place, it will affect our lives. But please remember that whatever you think as a person can also affect those policies. Okay, they are mutually dependent. Now, today is another important day because you met the staff of the APEC Center for Technology Foresight yesterday. They are young people, or much younger than me. Today is Kratik. She should be the leader of this workshop today. Her daughter just turned how many? 8? 8 years old. Yeah, congratulations to Kratik's daughter. I'm sad that you have to be away from your daughter today, but we will try our best to make up for that, right? Yeah, we will try our best. Now, what we will do today is to have the World Cafe style discussion. Some of you may be already familiar with World Cafe. Can we? Oh, I have to move this forward, right? And I have to remind you that we will do the same as like we did yesterday, I guess. We will have in-depth discussion. Each of you will be involved in those discussions, and we'll try to come up with recommendations. I'm a lazy person, so I have to rely on you. I don't do my research. I will, try to listen and encourage you to give me knowledge. And in that way, I'm also selfish because I get more than I take. We have been through these 5 areas of, you already know this because it's already in the Delphi questionnaires, the strategy. And today is number 5, the offset policies. That is why we are divided into 2 groups. I don't know if this one is for CBAM. Okay, yeah, carbon border adjustment mechanisms. And the other group is for CDM, right? So what we will do today, World Cafe. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar, World Cafe is like, slash and burn agriculture. You grow your plants here and you move and you do it in another place. So let's say this group is a strawberry field. We try to grow strawberries. And that group, cherry fields, okay? They do their thing. We have 30 minutes to discuss and to grow the strawberries, which is come up with the recommendations for CBAM. And that group will try their best to grow cherries, okay? Come up with CDM recommendations. You might look at the Delphi results. You bring your own insights into the discussion. But there's only 30 minutes. And then at the end, you have to vote which idea is best to pick up and explore and recommend, okay? And then what happened after 30 minutes? You will swap. Those of you in the strawberry fields will, pick up the cherries. They already grow cherries, right? But you don't only pick up, you contribute by giving your knowledge, your insights, and you also are required to vote on those ideas, okay? It works very simple. Now, for each group will again revisit the triangle. Now, I heard that maybe the triangle idea still not very clear. Let's do this. Imagine, you don't have to imagine this already, triangle. The triangle as the base of a pyramid. You're looking at the pyramid from the top view, the bird eye view, okay? You see triangle. The corner of the pyramid, the top one says pool. This is the pool from the future. You can say it's the voice from the future. It is calling to you. Let's build the future in this way. The ideal future, what it looks like, okay? So if I am a CEO of a company, I would say, okay, our company, let's say we are restaurant chains. Okay, our restaurant chain will expand, will get into the market overseas, and our food will have high quality, of course, food safety, but the taste will be excellent, the quality will be very, very consistent, and it would be food for the future. It wouldn't use animal meat, let's say. Everything is plant-based or insect-based, okay? That's the call from the future. It's what you aspire to be. Now, explore another corner of the triangle. This is push. What does it mean by push? Push is what is already happening right now and pushes you into the direction that you desire to be. Like people are conscious about health and people are conscious about the environment. So we try to build a restaurant that respond to their need. We have an aging society, so maybe our food would have to be easy to chew, easy to digest, and maybe people are also aware of the price. They are price sensitive, so we will serve low price, good quality, and so on, okay? The push from the present is the driving force that drives you into the future in the direction that you want to be, that you desire. Now, there's another corner on the right side which says weight. Weight is what pulls you back. It holds you back. Even though you want to move forward, even though I own a restaurant chain, I want to move forward with my business. But there are some forces that pull me back. This can be things like corruption, maybe, people who have authority are expecting something in return. It could be regulation, trade regulation that are not in favor of my business. Or it could even be the mindset of the people in the company. They're still, in the way, the fixed mindset, in the old, they love to do things that they are familiar with. So these, the weight, and it could be also the weight from the past, like some things that has been happened in the past, like infrastructure. We are locked in our old infrastructure. We can't escape from that. Those are the weight. So this is the futures triangle. Now, the top of the pyramid is in the center, but it doesn't necessarily stay in the center. It can move because of these forces, right? But we want to move it in the way that we want to go, the desirable future. Now, your job is to think in 3 dimensions: the push, the pull, and the weight. Okay? I'll try to recap very briefly about the futures triangle. And we will do this in the group too. So the strawberry fields, the cherry fields, you do your own triangles and we will swap. And this will take about 30 minutes. Now this will go into the detail. I will leave the slide on here because I already explained, but Ms. Kratik asked me to ask you to help her identify the issues and figure out how to drive the issues. So those will be your recommendation. And they will give you some nice stickers. Okay, don't take those back home. Please use it here and do your voting. For each group, you will have your own facilitators. So they will give you further explanation in details. So I'm here just to give you the overview, right? Okay, I think that would be it for me. This is what we will be expecting at the end of the workshop. The issues and the how-to, the importance and the urgent thing, okay? Those are some examples. I bet you are already familiar with them from the workshop yesterday. You think of the sectors, the ecosystems, and the standards and everything. Okay? That's it for my job, and I will use up my time already. So let's move on. And so Kratik, you want to take this further into the group?